Hello guys, you're all very welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Maria and today I decided to make a Q&A video, and I didn't really prepare for this video because I wanted to be myself. I wanted to show my personality to you a little bit so you know me a little bit better, because we're so many already and I would like to get to know you, and I think it's gonna be very interesting if you'll get to know me a little bit better as well. I've seen this amazing format where people do order different kind of food and then they talk about something very interesting. So I thought that it's an amazing opportunity to order some sushi, because you probably know that I'm a sushi fan. Today I've eaten a little bit before but I have here some lovely sushi, some fried sushi as well. And I have temaki, I think this is what it's called, so temaki. And I know that you have to eat this as a burger. Yeah, that's interesting to know. So yeah, I am gonna have this sushi with you, and I hope that maybe you can get yourself some food and watch this video and we can eat together, like have a chat together. In this video I will answer 10 of your questions that you ask me on Instagram or on YouTube, and this might be very interesting to watch just to get a bit closer. Cool, so the first question is, what's the situation in Dublin at the moment? So the situation is absolutely fine at the moment in Dublin. We are in phase 2 right now, and some businesses slowly start to open, some shops already started to open, and this is pretty nice to know that we're getting back to normal. However, so many people rushed to the stores, rushed to buy plenty of things, and I understand that we all need loads of things. I need to buy a lot of things as well, but I decided that I'm gonna wait for at least a few weeks, and I will go to a shop whenever it's going to be calm and quiet and there won't be too many people, so I will be able to just get into the shop and buy what I need. But unfortunately, people really rushed into those shops, and I really hope that the situation is not gonna get worse very soon. We can travel within our own county, like for example I can travel in County Dublin, and this is not too bad because I can get to many places. And again, I am still trying to be pretty careful. I am still eating at home, spending a lot of time at home and being very careful, and I'm socially distancing from people. To be honest, it's very hard to be socially distant from people because we're already distant from each other, and now we have to be even more distant. Tell me what's the situation in your countries, guys, and tell me where are you from, because I've seen so many people messaging me from Indonesia, from Brazil, and I have noticed that I'm pretty similar with people from Brazil as well, and I know people from the US are watching me, from the UK, from Germany. So if you want to tell me what's the story in your country, and if you want to just leave a comment and tell me where you're from, I would be very interested to read your comments. Question number 2 is, what do you miss the most from your home country? I miss tomatoes. Yes, because they were much sweeter. I used to eat tomatoes from my grandmother's garden, and they used to be absolutely bio, absolutely fine, with no chemicals, like pure, fresh, tasty tomatoes, organic tomatoes. And I can't really get those tomatoes anymore, and I'm really missing them, and they used to be so sweet. And also I'm really missing my friends and family. Yeah, it's a lot about people, as I feel, but generally I can't say that I'm missing Moldova too much. But yeah, friends, family, cheaper prices, and maybe beauty salons as well, because you can go to each beauty salon and you can get whatever you want. You can get your nails done and you never have to worry about the quality, because all the beauticians are at a very high level, at a very high standard. Cool. And as I talked about tomatoes, I am gonna get and eat a little bit of sushi because I am very hungry. Okay, I can't say that I'm very hungry, but I am slightly hungry. And I'm gonna get this one with crab. And you guys, if you want to eat something as well, just do it. The next question is, what filming gear do you use? I don't have any special filming gear. I use my phones. I use an S10 5G. I have a light, like a ring light, and I also have a very cheap microphone. And also I do edit my videos in Premiere Pro. I'm still trying to learn more about Premiere Pro, and I do edit my thumbnails, sometimes a bit on Snapseed, when I can edit them a little bit on Photoshop, and I finish them in Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, there are a lot of programs involved. I don't know them really well, but I'm trying to learn a little bit more every day about those programs. And the next one is, how do you see yourself in 5/10 years? It's a very interesting question because this is what I'm thinking about at the moment, and I'm trying to decide how I would like my life to look in about 5 or 10 years. And in about 10 years, I definitely see myself having a lovely family. I would like to have a family where I can invest my time, my effort, my energy, to have very close people. I definitely see myself still being friends with my actual friends because I love them so much and I invest so much time and energy by talking to them, and I really hope that we'll stay friends forever. Also, I see myself being a very strong and good specialist, so I would really like to work and develop myself. I would like to be headhunted by big companies. I would like them to come to me, offer me everything I want just for me to work in their companies and help them develop their companies. And of course, I do see myself being financially stable and traveling abroad. I don't know which country I'd like to live in yet. Yes, I know it's very strange, I should decide it, but yeah, I still don't know. But I will try to think about it. But for now, I can see myself having a family, being financially very stable, and being a very strong specialist in the management field. I got some questions from Instagram, and Diego on Instagram asked me for some suggestions for a future immigrant. Thank you, Diego, for this question. As far as I understand, you're going to be a future immigrant and you try to make a proper research, you try to prepare yourself, and this is the best thing that you can do for yourself. So definitely make some good research about the country you're going to, try to learn the slang, learn as much as possible about the culture, try to look on Google Maps even and check the city you will be living in. Also, beforehand, try to connect with some people. Maybe you can make some kind of friends and acquaintances and you can just talk to them and meet them, and some people can meet you for a cup of coffee and you can like find out some information about the city, because I'm sure people will happily share some information with you. I also have a video about how to adapt to a different country and how to get ready to move abroad. I'm gonna leave the link in the description or somewhere on the top, and definitely check that out. It's gonna be very useful for you as well. What do you like the most about living in Ireland? I actually have a video where I talk about the things that I love in Ireland. You can check that in the description to the video or somewhere on the top. So I do love people. Yeah, people are much nicer. They're not rude, they're very polite, they always respect the queue, and they are very lovely when they explain something to you. So they're being very thoughtful about your feelings as well. So I think it's a very cool thing. People are very nice. Also, I do like the architecture and the nature. Nature is beautiful and people have to come here to see the nature. Cool, guys, I am gonna have another sushi roll because I love them. Actually, let me tell you something about sushi. I'm sure you know these things, but maybe somebody doesn't know, and I can enlarge your horizons. With sushi, we usually get that green wasabi sauce, so you know why this wasabi sauce is used to. So we use the wasabi sauce to kill all the bacteria from the raw fish. However, we get here some ginger, and the reason we get ginger is because after each type of sushi roll, it's good to get a bit of ginger to better feel the taste of the other sushi roll. Oh my god, I am feeling a bit strange to it on the camera, but I'll probably just cut a few bits. Cool. I'll be honest, I'm just in love with this video format where I can eat something tasty with you, like for example sushi. It's a great reason for me to go and buy something to eat. Actually, guys, I wanted to ask you, is there a particular reason you're watching my channel? Please let me know in the comments, because I have a few bloggers that I watch, and doesn't matter what they post, doesn't matter what kind of videos they have, but I watch their videos because I find them extremely interesting. I find their personality really, really cool, and I just watch their videos for their personality. And doesn't matter what kind of videos they will have, like some good, bad, terrible videos, I will still watch them because I love their personality. The next one is, why should I consider Ireland over Australia? I find it a very difficult question. It probably depends where you live. If you live closer to Australia, I would probably move to Australia. If you live closer to Ireland, I would probably move to Ireland. This is just in case you have really strong relationship with your family, with your friends, and you might feel homesick, so you want to go back. I would definitely check the difference between earnings and between cost of living in both Ireland and Australia. I would compare them, and if I were you, I would try to look at the differences, to make myself a chart with benefits and drawbacks of each country and see which benefits and drawbacks you like the most. I will not say which country to choose. It really depends on you, on your personality, on your goals, but definitely make some research and put down all the benefits of each country and all the drawbacks of each country and compare them and see which are better for you. What career did you want when you were young? So when I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher. I thought that this is going to be so interesting, we'll have so many activities, but now I understand that this is a terribly difficult job. And even if I'm going to teach someone, I will probably just record an online course. I will not be teaching myself. I can teach a few English classes as well, but I don't think I will do much of it because this is a very, very difficult activity. And I think we underestimate teachers. Teachers do so many things for us. Cool, almost the last question. What is that thing you thought you were good at, but you actually weren't good at? I thought I'm good at people. I'm really good at people in terms of being nice to my friends, being nice to people I know, to my family, but sometimes when I communicate with people, especially with people from a different culture than me, I find it very, very challenging. So I can't say that I'm so good at people. That's why I started reading a book called Emotional Intelligence, and that book explains how our brain reacts to emotions, why do we have emotions first and why do we think after that. It's a very, very interesting book, and it helps me to understand people. So now I'm trying to learn a bit more psychology, but yeah, I can't say that I'm really, really good at people. I'm fine with my friends, I'm fine with my family, with very close people, but with some people I don't really know, and especially if they're from a different culture, I find it pretty challenging, to be honest. Cool, and the last question, after all this chaos, what's the first thing you'll do? Okay, so I actually want to do a few things. First of all, I want to go back to my pole classes, to pole dancing, because I really enjoyed pole. Also, I want to try hoop dancing, and I will definitely take up swimming classes, because swimming is something very important for my health. And I also want to take some English pronunciation classes so I can improve my pronunciation and become even clearer. If anyone has something very interesting we are going to do after all this chaos finishes, please let us know in the comments. It would be really interesting to read. Cool, thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna finish to eat my amazing and tasty sushi. I really enjoyed this format. Let me know what you think about it, and make sure you give this video a like, you do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one.